Hello everybody, it is your boy FakeMews, and I've got some starter deck drama, which is something that you would not think would be a regular thing, but for FakeMews, somehow this has become a part of my brand. So on the surface, starter deck tournaments are pretty simple. You can only play one specific deck, so you copy the deck code and then you play that deck. So this starter deck tournament that I'm about to be talking about is a custom build by James Dub. Everyone must play the exact deck code from that list. It's best 2 out of 3. Pick your god powers, but that's the basic structure behind that. Anyways, this video isn't really about gameplay. This is about controversy. So in the round of 512, round 1 of the tournament, I was ending up playing against a player who was not in the Discord. I messaged them on Community Gaming. They did not answer back. So when the round came time to end, I went ahead and, as you would do in a chess tournament, mark a forfeit victory and let the organizers know what happened and what I was claiming. So I ruled it a 1-0 win and told the organizers exactly what I did. About an hour or so later, I get a message saying, hey, we're going to have to DQ you for the tournament for posting a false result. This confused me. For one, I have done literally this exact same thing multiple times in starter deck tournaments before. So I'm like, wait, what? Like this wasn't a rule. And technically, it wasn't a rule. So that got me a little bit by surprise. And 2, posting a false result. I wasn't posting a result. I never made a claim that a game was played. I even posted publicly that I couldn't find my opponent and they never messaged me back. So I'm simply trying to make their job easier by making my claim public. Anyways, we go on to having a discussion, and this discussion may make you lose some brain cells because, I'm involved in the discussion. But the main point is, apparently about a month ago, they had an incident where somebody reported a score that was inaccurate, and now anybody who posted an accurate score gets disqualified. And to be fair, I want to go ahead and say that anybody who's lying about the result of their match should get disqualified. That is 100% a good rule. However, let's keep with the spirit of the rule. Somebody who's blatantly lying about what had happened. This is obviously not the case with me. I literally told you what I was doing as I was doing it, and just effectively making a claim. In a chess tournament, for instance, when you make a claim for a forfeit win, you don't just leave the board and do absolutely nothing. Then the tournament organizers are like, what happened here? We don't have a result posted. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? They need some documentation of a claim. So all that I'm doing by posting 1-0 result is by making a claim. Now, in the Discord discussion that we had, apparently the organizers for the tournament, they use 1-0 claims as a way to communicate with each other, which is weird. I would think that Discord messages would be a good way to communicate with each other if you were thinking about advancing somebody. Personally, that's just my guess. But anyways, and apparently me by making a 1-0 claim made it look like a mod made a 1-0 claim. Of course, I made it a public statement. Now, the funny thing here is, I have a theory. If I didn't say anything at all, if I just made the 1-0 claim and then left it there, it probably would have just gotten verified by somebody else. They would have been like, oh, okay, and 1-0, yeah, somebody else said it was 1-0, and yeah, I agree, this person didn't show up. They probably just, move me on and then forget about it. No, since I actually made it public what I was doing, I got punished for transparency. And by the way I like to participate in tournaments is the way I want to have other people participate in my tournaments. I want people to be proactive. I want people to make their claims public, and I want people to have open communication when attempting to come up with a match, and I want them to supply me with as much information as possible when it comes time to disqualify somebody, because I don't know your Discord DMs. Like, I need something to go off of. Anyways, basically, I'm now officially disqualified for the tournament. I then point out that, hey, yeah, this person that you're going to move on, they didn't respond to me. They're not even in the Discord. They'll be facing Copperpitch, who, by the way, Copperpitch, in the previous tournament, he actually beat me in the previous Welcome Set tournament. And we've been in the same bracket, like the first 2 rounds of the same bracket for 3 straight tournaments, which is quite the random number generator right there. Anyways, he got angry and left the Discord. And since the check-in function doesn't work for the tournament, none of the no-shows get removed from the check-in function. Copperpitch was still in this tournament, but he had already left the Discord. I did alert him of this and told him, you know, you're in the tournament, you can join. But he was a bit sour on how the last one ended, because he made it like 5 or 6 rounds deep, a pretty decent run, but you have to get top 4 in these to get any prizes. And he did not get top 4, and he got eliminated in like the 5th or 6th round with some terrible draws, which is basically the starter deck meta. That should basically be the slogan for the starter deck meta. Anyways, I pointed out that, hey, those 2 are not even in the Discord, and they're not going to be communicating with each other either. So I'm just like, just say it. Like, if you want somebody to actually move things along, then get somebody to move things along. I actually went on here and did some further research into the rule that they DQ'd me on, and brought up a point that they made this rule a month ago, and I didn't know about it. It's not on the community gaming page for the website, and there was no public announcement made. This was just thrown into the FAQ section, tagging absolutely nobody. And then apparently we were supposed to know. Alright. So anyways, what's the point of this video? The point of this video is to alert people who are going to be playing in some much bigger events. This event, $450 prize pool for a free roll, is actually very generous. I'll go ahead and I want to emphasize and give them credit on that. And the next 5 events they are running have the immutable 5K, in prizes backing. So you're talking $25,000 in starter deck tournaments over the next couple of months. So I want everyone to be aware that follows me. If you don't follow me, then if you don't subscribe to my channel, I don't care about you. But for the people who subscribe to my channel, I want you to be aware of what you need to do. And the way that apparently in these tournaments, and by the way, this is not advice for FakeMews tournaments. In FakeMews tournaments, as much information as possible, make your claims, be public, be loud, be proud, give me information in a fake news tournament. In these tournaments, the correct procedure now is to do nothing. Literally do nothing. Like, if your opponent doesn't respond to you, do nothing. It is what it is. Okay, so don't report scores for DQs. Just don't do it. Literally do nothing. Don't hit the button. If you hit the button, you'll get disqualified. So, normally, I'm disqualified. That is the end of the story. It isn't, though. So, the story continues. Later that night, I get a message in the Discord. Somebody from that Discord tagging me. I assumed it was about the drama because, hey, the drama is a juicy subject. Nobody loves anything more than seeing FakeMews get disqualified for a tournament, because nobody talks about people getting disqualified from tournaments more than FakeMews. Anyways, I get a ping from somebody random, and I'm like, and they want to play our match. I am confused as one of your black jaguars that needs to find the face for lethal. I don't know what's going on. I have no, wait, why are you messaging me? I should be facing Copperpitch if I got advanced. I have no idea. I go look at the bracket, and they not only advanced me, they also gave me a disqualification win against Copperpitch. And we're talking like, this is, I don't know, less than 12 hours into the round. I mean, this is not very deep into this round at all. We are, yeah, it basically started. Now, Copper was not in the Discord at the time. So I eventually, like, yeah, like, wait, why are we disqualifying Copper? This round started, it's like 48 hours, and there's no chance for him to even attempt to communicate, attempt to figure it out. Who knows? Maybe his plan was to rejoin the Discord as just for this round, because he had a first round bye. He didn't need to be in the Discord for the first round. So, anyways, I tell Copper Pitch about this. I give him a link to the Discord. He joins the Discord. I actually get Copper Pitch reinstated in the tournament so he could play me. So, to recap what happened here. I got disqualified from a tournament. Then I got reinstated into the tournament without me knowing. Then I got another disqualification win against somebody who didn't have the opportunity to communicate. And then I got that player reinstated into the tournament. All this for, like, you know, what's our EV here? Less than $2? I mean, yeah, it's not much. It is not much at all. In fact, the round of 256, our expected value is less than $2, and this is starter decks, so the skill amount isn't the best. But you know, hey, if you get top 4 in this tournament, hey, 225 for first, that's a solid prize for sure. But anyways, I just wanted to get this video out. For those of you who are interested in the match between me and Copper Pitch, we have played. I'm going to be spreading my YouTube videos out one a day, so that will probably be tomorrow's YouTube video. My match against Copper Pitch. But I just wanted to emphasize here and make this public. I feel like since that I'm involved, there's going to be a lot of people curious. And I do know some of the organizers from these tournaments do watch my videos. So I know they're watching. Anyways, with 25K in funding, the main message I want to promote in this video, if you want to learn anything from this video, is when running a tournament, we need transparency. So if you're going to have a specific rule that you're going to be disqualifying people for and enforcing it harshly, it needs to be on the community gaming page. It needs to be in the announcements. It needs to be tagging everyone in the channel, especially if it's a new rule change. This was a rule change they had made less than a month ago, and they've been running tournaments for a while. I mean, I think they've been running tournaments for 6 or 7 months. If I don't quote me on that, but I think that's roughly correct. But anyways, when you make a major rule change that you're going to be using it to disqualify people, a change in procedure, make the information public. Also, another word of advice: when somebody disputes the fact that you're DQing them, maybe stick to your guns. Like, honestly, I don't think they should have un-DQ'd me. Like, if you're gonna DQ people, DQ people. They let me complain my way out of it. And then they DQ'd Copper. They should never have DQ'd Copper they DQ'd Copper based on the information a person who already got DQ'd gave them. Oh boy. It is a little bit funny in the end of the day, but anyways, I think that this excitement and drama was more interesting than any match I could have played in the round of 512. If you've got any comments and if you thought anyone should have handled the situation differently, you can go ahead and tag me. This is all actually public conversation in the matchmaking channel in the Starter Deck Discord. You can just search my name and find the entire conversation. I gave you all the Cliff Notes summary, the FakeMews style of the version. Maybe we'll have a rebuttal video from the Starter Deck tournament host. Who knows? But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you the next time you tune in.